CT here, live on the Dukect Lounge. Thank you so much for listening here on TalkShoe.com and on my YouTube page and everywhere else. And by the way, if you haven't heard, I'm going to be doing a live stream of gaming. I'm going to be doing some more game live streams. I'm going to try to do this every Friday. Every Friday night at 8 o'clock. I will try to do a 2 hour, maybe an hour, 2 hour live stream event. I'll be playing maybe some 360 or PS2 if I could do it, PS2, PS3, or whatever games. I'm going to try to do that in a couple of, see if everyone likes it. I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job. I think I got the best situation to hopefully get everything right and situated with the streaming. Hopefully everything is going to work out. And yeah, that's the hope for it, boys and girls. Anyway, hopefully how y'all doing this evening. Hope y'all doing well. And, well, remember, if you want to call in and talk to me during the NFL kickoff halftime show, which is a good time to do it because, hey, who cares about the halftime show? Uh, the phone number to call in to say what's up and talk about the topics, as it were, is 724-444-7444. Once again, the number is 724-444-7444, and the call ID connected me, Duke CT, is 92417. Once again, the call ID is 92417. Now, let's get this stuff right out the way. Let's sweep it out here. Total nonstop action news. Yes. I know this company is pretty much on its last legs, and people say it's wrong to go kicking British down. But you know what? Since all the stupidness and craziness and downright being mean spirited this company can be, or what have you, pick your story, boys and girls. You can easily just say which one do you really want to give one good reason why you really hate this company and you just wish it to basically, uh, you know, implode on itself, which it already is. I just don't really care, about this company anymore. So I can take any type of pleasure of just wailing it with my, with my nice little baseball bat and just wailing on this dead horse. you know, and I used to be such a fan. Used to be such a fan. But even the fans and such need to realize it's time to move on. In fact, one of the big supporters in Total Nonstop Action is Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle is supposedly going to be taking a break from pro wrestling when his TNA contract is expiring. Because at CageSeat.com, this is yesterday, an article. He says former Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle has been on the shelf since midsummer when he dropped the TNA World Title to EC3. Supposedly, he had, reports of a benign tumor in his from neck. Yeah, cancer. He said, "Yeah, I think at that point, I think he should have took time off anyway because of that. Once you get the big C, that's it. It's time for you to move on. Time to, you know, I'm calling it out. You know, but yet he's slated to return, and supposedly he's going to come back for Bound for Glory. Yes, TNA is still going to have a pay per view in October. I don't know how. I don't know why. I don't know how many. I honestly believe Bound for Glory is going to draw. I mean, I could say Magfest. I mean, seriously, Magfest has been outdrawing TNA since 2012, if you want to be fair. Probably even earlier than that. But I mean, I could set up a convention right now and have it be talk about pro wrestling or what have you, and I still believe could out could outdraw TNA. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised. So XP Fest, what Lawcat's joint he does every other year. I mean every year and such. Um, I guarantee you when he comes in, I'd probably outdraw TNA. They're all just playing video games, and that probably is a lot more fun watching it. Probably a lot more fun and exciting than basically watching a TNA pay per view live. Goodness gracious. Yeah. Anyway, supposedly he's gonna cut, but yet the supposedly on the Mark Madden radio show in Kurt Angle's hometown Pittsburgh say that his wrestling fees around 2005 or beyond 2015 is on hold. His TNA contract, a deal that he signed last year, just because that's his desperate deal because he wanted to go back to WWE. But the WWE is like, no, look, Kurt, you're basically put together with rotten chewing gum, back with duct tape and old fashioned like an Elmer's glue. Not super glue, no Elmer's glue because TNA TNA doesn't have that much money. So then again, I wonder if they can afford duct tape. I don't know, but anyway, says that supposedly he is up in January. His TNA contract is up in January. He says that he will not resign. He's not going to resign with TNA, regardless of the health of Dixie Carter's company. And he says I made it clear that he will not pursue the WWE deal at the time. Instead, he's going to take a break, which is if I believe in what Kurt Angle is saying, if he wants to take a break, it is well deserved, right? I mean, man had a great career, and is all he needs to do is just relax and do his thing. Get a WWE Hall of Fame up. That's pretty good. By the way, I'm just watching my cat doing something really weird, just doing some stuff out, screen. He's just doing like just just doing just weird cat stuff. Just a little worried about him, but he's okay. But yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Do I believe Kurt? I don't. I'm sorry. I don't believe in Kurt Angle because I would not be surprised next I will not be surprised in January. His contract's ended January, and I would not be surprised if Kurt walks in, comes in the next Royal Rumble because hey, the WWE has a nostalgia boner, and they need to do anything to pop a rating, and I'll get to that later. And he might come in and be like, "Yeah, I'm back, baby. I'm gonna get one shot." Heck, I know people who are just saying, "I just want Kurt Angle to come back one time. I want Kurt Angle to come back one time to wrestle Daniel Bryan. That's it. I don't want to do no more. I want to wrestle Daniel." Like, no, no. Daniel Bryan's already I don't know what his health status is, but seriously, I think it's over for. I honestly would not be surprised it's over for Daniel Bryan. I don't know what his health status is. I wouldn't. I mean, hopefully he comes back and kicks butt. But if he goes out, he's a Hall of Famer in my eyes. Dude, he's great. He pushed the limits and everything else. So yeah, same as Kurt Angle. So if these two want, I mean, if the people want to see it, fine. But I don't want to see Kurt Angle endangering himself anymore. He just had a benign tumor removed from his neck, possibly all the HGH he's taken. But I don't know. Just saying, man. I don't. It's. I'm just worried. I don't know if Kurt's really gonna retire. I mean, it's just. I don't think he's really gonna retire. I just think this is just another smokescreen to get into the WWE again. I would not be surprised if it is. It's just going to he's gonna do a brief run with the WWE. If I'm wrong, leave something in the comments section. All right, and the NFL game is back on. The Patriots going, and they just got a first down. Yeah, this game's basically about to be over because the Steelers just are discombobulated. They don't know what they're doing on the defense. Just and offensive as well. Just Darius Bay. I mean, fail. That's all I gotta say, man. Just just so much fail. Yeah, no one pick, no one. You don't play more over the three plays. Seriously, man. You ride the pine for the next 15 years, man. Seriously. Anyway, we'll be right back right after this, boys and girls. And what we're gonna be doing? We're gonna be talking about the WWE. Yes, we're gonna talk about the Raw, the WWE Monday Night Raw, boys and girls, and see how low the ratings have gone. And trust me, it's gone really, really low. We'll be right back right after this. We'll be playing about a little bit of something. Let's see, what should I play? Well, let's see. Sumario, Portrait of a Plumber. Let's take a look at that. Let's see. I haven't played that. So how about Roads to Everywhere by Argyle? Uh, right there. I'm gonna play that song for you. No one's been. I haven't played that in a while. So anyway, some OC remix for you. Portrait of a Plumber. I hope you enjoy it here live on Dixie Lounge. Thank you so much for listening to me here on TalkShoe.com and on the YouTube channel. Anyway, thank you so much. We'll be right back right after this. And we are back, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for listening here live on the Duke CT Lounge. And the Patriots just scored again, and it is 21-3, as well as the one JBL would call and say it, ball game Maggle. Yeah, that's what it is. It's ball game. And hopefully you guys can, after watching, this crush, hopefully you're coming back here live on the show. If not, well, you can always go on iTunes or YouTube page or the Manic Expression, manicexpression.com, Zipcast, YouTube/DukeCT. You can also find this at DukeCTProductions.com. Also on uh, escapist.com over at Users Reviews. And where else? Oh, yes, CCS Podcast Forums. And on that guy with the glasses review forums as well. So I am everywhere and nowhere. Also on the Freaking Awesome Network as well. So those guys are awesome. So seriously, go check out all the other stuff they got there. Anyway, let's get talking about Monday Night Raw. We're gonna talk a little Monday Night Raw and the ratings. Um, um, wow. Let's see. Supposedly, on the Raw audience, supposedly here's a link in the description where you have actually, believe it or not, a lot of ratings is gone down at the SummerSlam. It goes with Sting, which is a little bit better, but here on the Labor Day edition of Monday Night Raw, before that season premiere, why they call it a season premiere? Because they don't have any old, they don't go away, which I think they should do. They should have a season finale and actually take a couple of months off to make the writers get some new fresh ideas for the wrestlers and everybody else. Take a couple months off would be great. After Survivor Series and after WrestleMania, I think that'd be pretty good. But that's just my personal opinion. Anyway, the Labor Day ratings are because the Raw, Monday Night Raw, and I quote, did an average viewing of, 3,385 viewers on the USA Network. And yeah, that's down from 500. You know how down that is? That is down over 500,000 viewers the week prior. In fact, it's so bad because 1 hour, the first 2 hours had over 300 and 500,000 viewers. Both of them. And then at the third hour, it goes down hard. I mean, it goes down hard. It goes from 357,000 hour one. Hour two, 356 million, 3,560, 3,570 viewers, hour one. Hour two, 3,564 viewers for hour two. Hour three, 3,201,000. A 500,000 decrease. How the heck does that happen? I mean, really. That is just sad. And what's going to be like when the NFL Monday Night Football comes to play? That basically is a 2.4 rating. And it's been declining. The ratings have been declining ever the entire year. When the NFL gets done with it, I am not going to be surprised. This thing goes down to low twos to even a 1.9 or something, and lose the 18 and 34 demographic. It's been going on for many, many years, and it will not change until Vince and Kevin Dunn are gone. Because they don't know how to push talent. They don't know how to do any. They don't care about talent. They're pushing talent. They don't know. They don't care about pushing the right talent at the right time. They only care about, honestly, just I don't know what they'd care about. I mean, seriously, they care about having the show amuse them. I just don't see, my personal opinion, I don't see their plan of all these guys. And the 3 hour show is killing them. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, I don't know what they care about. But you know why the ratings are down? The Monday Night Raw ratings are really down? There's a lot of reasons. One, they still depend on nostalgia acts like The Undertaker, Brock Lesnar, RVD, Sting, Dudley Boys, and soon to be Kurt Angle. Don't believe me? Just look at the evidence for you, boys and girls. Heck, you can even count Rhino in NXT. Another thing that really is probably hurting the way the WWE is doing of it is probably hurting the ratings. Is again, they're still putting this stupid little, putting the shows on later to watch. I honestly believe if you are going for the PG audience, a audience that you want to get the younger audience, put your show on earlier. Put shows on earlier. Put Raw on 2 hours. Put it like at 7 to 9. And SmackDown, when it goes to USA, put it to 6 to 8. Or, I don't know, 7, maybe put 7 to 9 as well. Keep the kids watching until, keep the kids watching. You know what I mean? Just keep them watching, give them connecting, and also bring them characters and, something to connect with. Something that really connects them with the product, with these, something that connects them. Because what is connecting them right now? I mean, the only thing vaguely close to what these kids are watching and doing, playing video games, watching comic book movies, is what Stardust is doing. And Stardust is in a low mid card. He's giving it his all, which I applaud that. They are giving him their all. They're going in all in with, they're going all in with the gimmicks and stuff, which I think that's a good thing. But at the end of the day, it's still giving garbage to listen to. It's a nowhere feud. In the end of the day, it's not going after any important risks and such. But also, another thing that really is, besides all that, is because they're not really connecting. Another thing is that another reason we're not connecting, they're doing these long, idiotic heel, like wins the championship for a majority of the year and such. That worked in the 80s because, honestly, that's what it was new and fresh. The bad guys win, all the other stuff. And it's basically being pushed by probably Vince and most by Triple H because he was in that old school NWA mindset. I just don't think that runs properly right now. I don't think this is a good way to run a business right now, to have the evil heel run 95% of the whole thing. I want to have a good babyface have a good long run too. I mean, characters, for the most part, heck, how about less likable characters and such? I mean, on NXT, there's a lot of likable characters. Raw, not so much. I mean, there's not really much likable. I mean, the only really likable person on there, on the babyface side, Cesaro's really bland. He fights, but there's no really thing that really connects him other than fighting. But as a personality, I mean, the only one who's really having a personality is Dean Ambrose, and he's a psychopath, so that's out. But you understand what I'm saying, boys and girls, is that you need to, and Tom Brady got sacked. No, I'm not saying you need to go and sack Tom Brady and what have you to get Raw better ratings. But what they need to do is start looking at what they're doing right at NXT and slowly bring it to the WWE. You know, they are doing somewhat with Divas Revolution, but I feel like they need to start doing more stuff. Like what I said, if you're really are targeting if they really are targeting the mass market, trying to do what they can to get the mass market, then why aren't they trying to do, you know, I don't know, put like again, with shows on when the kids are watching. Try to watch and put the shows on when the kids are up. Don't try to put them on when they are going to sleep. That is one way to get the audience, and that younger audience, that average age of Monday Night Raw, and that sort of thing, to really taper down. Alright, that's my personal thing. Raw needs to get better, and hopefully they can. If not, well, let's just say the next time they need a new contract, and the ratings continue to go down, and they're not going to be in the top 10, trust me, USA is not going to give them much money. Heck, they didn't give them that much money in the first year. Last time they signed for a contract extension. So, yeah, it's going to get a lot worse before it gets better, boys and girls. Anyway, we'll be right back right after this. We will be going into, let me turn on the music. Let's turn on the music, boys and girls. And let's see, the music. What are we going to be doing? How about, let's see, something a little bit surprising. How about a little OC remix? How about some, Legend of Zelda? How about this? I haven't played this in a while. Solace, OC remix by 2P and the Joker. And, I love that little docile town, what they do with the songs and stuff. So I really like that. Anyway, we'll be right back after hearing this nice little docile town. We'll be right back right after this.
Outside on the corner where I caught the bus, thinking in my head it's colder than I thought it was. Sometimes life is like that, and you just quiver your lips, whisper a wish, hoping someone might give us deliverance. Now deliver this message, think I could live with this mess if you could just give a few seconds to come and sit in my presence. And yes, it is so precious, yes, it is a blessing. Next, I'll attempt to express it with every heavy breath, cause just to make it worth it, and just to make it real, you always made it perfect, and that's the way I feel. Sometimes we think too much, and we lose control, but it's not what you know, no, it's who you know. Days that will not end, I'm sure you've had them too, wishing you're still in bed, and yet we have to move. This is what passion do, this is what passion does, it's on my planets too, start sending back the love.
And we are back live here on TalkShoe.com. Well, not really live. Skype had a bit of an accident. Well, it crapped itself. Shock of all shocks. I really wish there was something better, but I don't know. Since Microsoft bought it, Skype has basically been a complete and utter garbage. It's been completely and utter full of fail. I have no idea why it's not working, but whatever. I've been using Audacity to record my lines and such. Again, I apologize because I do like to do the show live, and I do like taking calls. Hopefully by next time I do this, next week, things will be better. Okay. Now, thinking things better, let's talk about the Vixen review. Yes, boys and girls, we're going to talk a little bit about that. And the DC Comics show Vixen. I do hope they actually put this as a live action because I really do like it. I think the character is really fun. Something that, again, people of color would really like to see a strong female superhero and, doing kicking butt. And by the way, I really, like I said, the animation is pretty good. It's DC, even though it is 5-minute cartoon. Like I said, the animation is great. And this is the first time we see Cisco and, the Green Arrow and, Barry Allen doing it. And it's the people who are voicing. Barry Allen is voiced by the people who did so. I mean, you have Stephen Amell as Green Arrow, and you have, is it Grant Austin? Let's see. Because I can't wait for Flash season 2 because that looks gonna be fun. Let's see. It's yes, it's Grant Austin. Grant Austin do voice work, and by the way, I can't wait for season 2 of the Flash. It's going to be really, really, really fun. And let's see. Yes, Carlos Valdez. He did Vixen. So overall, again, I really think this was nice. You really fit the powers and such, and somehow it got okay. The start of this 5-minute episode is this. They are looking. The whole metahuman tracker about. Okay, they had the metahuman tracker, seeing what's going on. And seeing Cisco's like, oh, we got some meta tracker, and then I think this is right around the time that I think Barry Allen was looking for like the police server thing with the USB port or what have you, which is pretty funny and sad that you have to use a USB port to fit all the police files in because reasons. Anyway, let's see. Oh, my cat doing something weird. Let's see. We'll check him out. Oh, he's okay. He's been sleeping. Just while I'm wake up, make sure you're okay, little kitty. Okay. He's running around saying, looking for it. But then Cisco's like, hey, something's up. I think it's over in Detroit. And he's looking, he was ready to get back into the field, but no, he's not going to the field. Instead, he's bringing old friend Green Arrow. Yes, the Green Arrow, or Arrow, as he's been called. Hopefully he's going to start calling him Green Arrow. He's going to be, he's trying to help talk to Vixen, and of course she starts running. Seriously, why? They were just going to talk to her. And then it starts the process of what the first episode of the chase. Here's hoping that, and by the way, I love the spider powers too of Vixen. Anyway, because she showed her off earlier in the episode. Again, I really enjoyed this character. I really enjoyed this series. I wish it was a full action, live action, or because the voice actress who plays Vixen looks, honestly, if I want to say that, if she was going to play Vixen in a live action role, she does look the part. And hopefully, if CW ain't going to do it, like I said, put it on Netflix or put it on Hulu. I want to see that. And I guarantee a lot of you guys want to see that too. Am I wrong, boys and girls? Am I wrong? Tell me I'm wrong. Put a comment below. Anyway, and that is it for the Dukect CT Lounge. This fractured Dukect CT Lounge. One half recorded live on Skype, the other half on Audacity. So two merge and crossovering, if you will. Hopefully it works out. If not, again, put the stuff up on comment and everything else, and I apologize. And if it doesn't work, I'll put up another one. I'll record another one on Saturday and put it up. If it sounds pretty bad and horrible. All right? Deal? Deal. Because I think it sounds pretty good anyway. The audio sounds pretty good for the live thing. It's just cut off. So, no worries. Anyway, thank you so much for listening. And sticking with me with this. Because you guys are awesome. And do not tell yourself any different, because you guys are awesome who listen to this show. If I agree, disagree, I am humbled by listening to anybody. Anyway, thank you so much for listening. This is Dukect CT here. Peace, love. I will see y'all when I see y'all later.